Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome to another episode of Terrafirmacraft. And today we need to do ourselves some farming here. I have myself my hoe, which we'll see if we can get it to register everything. It looks like everything is ready. Look at all these potatoes. I think we even got one on the end here. You know, those are soybeans. Sometimes it's really hard to get. There we go. Oh, now it's working really good. Oh, these should be green. Yep, looks good to me. So we have a lot. I mean a lot of stuff here. So we really need to consider how we're going to preserve this stuff. Because if we don't preserve it, we're going to have so much that we're going to start losing stuff. Let's see. S will combine. So we've got almost 2 full stacks of tomatoes. 18 tomato seeds. So we get a lot of extra tomato seeds. That guy did not grow. So that one is not done. Actually, I have some of these guys empty. Should probably... Oh yeah, I can't throw those in there because they're too much. Because you only put half stacks in there. Now the one thing I'm very interested about, soy is good. So we're going to start watching this. Our agriculture, we want to see if we can get it to the next level. So let's grab, let's see, we got a couple carrots here. And I think this is a cabbage. So let's put S, put the carrots together, cabbage we have there. And what I was going to do, this chest. It's going to be our seed chest. So that way we have somewhere to keep all those guys. I got a bunch of onions here. Whole bunch of onions. So when we talk about preserving stuff, oh wow, 3 stacks of onions. So much food. We're going to have to look into pickling as well as using brine to preserve stuff. So we're going to have to set stuff up in the basement of our house. This is going to be a grain. This is barley. Good for the crops. Still too much, so we can't put it in a vessel yet. I think this is rice. Yep. So much food. This is crazy. Barley, rice. So it looks like we have 1 stack. Yep. Potatoes I'm kind of saving for last because there's going to be so many of them. This is another cereal crop. This is wheat. So much of it. I don't even know what to do with all this food for the moment. There's the other seeds. And then this guy, we've got a lot of this too. This is rye. We did a good job of getting cereal crops, that's for sure. Which is good for the animals. That's where it's going to get used the most. We got a couple more here. I think that's all of them. Running out of space. For temporary purposes, I may have to stick some of this food in here until I can move it. I just wanted to save some space for the other seeds that are coming here. And this, I didn't even check to see what this was. This is oats. And we have a lot of oats. Seriously, if we don't preserve this stuff, I am not gonna make this stuff last through the winter. This is crazy. Look at this all. Oh, there's some down here somewhere. Right there it is. And there's some here too. Over 2 stacks. Wow. And these potatoes are going to be a ridiculous amount as well. 31 seeds. Alright, let's try and pick up the potatoes here. I know it's getting dark. Just use the torch. Okay, did you get potato seeds? I was gonna say. Is there one down here? Yep. And that one is probably just seeds. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 things of seeds. That is crazy. Alright, so I want to take all this stuff back. I want to actually use some of these barrels over here. I have so many barrels of water here, I might as well take some of them down into the basement because we're going to need a lot of barrels. Actually, empty it. I don't want to put stuff in there yet. Empty it. Ha! You know, it would be smarter if I used an axe. Hey, where'd you go? It like popped off and I have no idea where it went. Well, what the heck? I think it's time to go. Yeah, I don't have it. And I don't see how it could have gone into anything. Like fly up here? No. That is really odd. Apparently the zombies are out, so my amount of work that I can do outside is coming to a close. Oops, did not mean to do that. I'm just gonna put the 2 barrels here for now. Go into this side and let's throw everything into here for now. Until we have, actually I don't have to seal it. Until I have the ability to do more with it. Alright, let's go grab the other stuff. And try not to get hit by the zombies. And I'm gonna have to work on the basement and setting up the area that we're gonna use. Oh no. No, 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 no. You are not welcome, Mr. Creeper. Don't you dare blow up. That's what I thought. There, and all the seeds can stay there until next spring when we decide, oh, there's another one. Oh, and another one. Why are there so many creepers? They're the last thing I want because they'll make giant hole in something that I really don't want there to be a hole in. Okay, so we got all of our food here. Not bad. And one sapling. So we've got lots of cereal crops, which is good. So I'm gonna have to go, we're gonna need more wood to do this. So I think it's time we chop down those trees, which means I need to make a better axe, and I'm also gonna make a scythe so that we can get a bunch of saplings. So I'll quick make those on the forge, and I'll be back to cut down the trees with you guys. Alright guys, welcome back. Time to start chopping trees. I want to be able to get the saplings, so it's going to be a matter of running up and along here and taking a whole bunch of leaves out. We're going to get so many sticks from this too. Oh, got a little short tree here too. Some of these I may not be able to get all the leaves from, but that's okay. I guess that's the end of our line here. No, I could use the sticks because, well, I just made myself another pick because I didn't have a pick for what we're going to be doing pretty soon. As long as we get a decent amount of saplings here, we're not doing too bad. I would prefer to get more than this, but you know, it's whatever life decides to give us. Looks like this scythe will work actually for quite a long ways. Okay, so let's start chopping. I want to know how well this works, especially when the trees are all together. I think it might break a bunch of them in a row. I knew it wouldn't here because there's too much of a spacing. Now what I wish it would allow me to do, and I've seen it done in other versions, but I don't know if this version allows it anymore, is you could plant the saplings all in a row, side by side, one after another, and most of them would grow. Just wasn't sure if I'd get enough saplings that way. But we have a bunch of saplings that really haven't grown yet. I'm not doing too bad. I guess we're going to make ourselves a bunch of sycamore barrels for what we're trying to do downstairs in the basement. I still have to dig that all out too. I haven't finished that yet. Or at least finish it up. Give ourselves a nice floor. And some basement walls. Oh, see? Yep. Took out a whole bunch of trees in a row there. That's what I was hoping for. So every other will allow that to happen. If the trees will grow. That's what it comes down to. Quite a few of them didn't want to grow. So I'm going to keep working here. And what I need to do is, those were oak trees, that's right. I forget what trees I have planted sometimes. And I gotta make some barrels. Like I said, I gotta work on the basement a little bit. That's just gonna be a bunch of digging and placing blocks and stuff like that. So, although what we might do, since I don't have the basement finished yet, and since I can move the barrels after things are done, maybe what we'll do is we'll actually start setting them up in the main part of the house. And I'll work on the basement over the winter. Later date, as we set stuff up for our storage system there. That's mostly going to be food storage. Man, there's so many sticks. Oh, there's a log over there. I didn't even see that log before. There's a log behind me too. Well, what the heck? Am I not picking stuff up, or? I missed that one. There's a log right here. Can't be leaving stuff behind like that. Yeah, this axe is gonna last me a while too. So I'll bring you guys back when I get the barrels set up, and I'll talk you guys through what the steps are for preserving food. Looks like our cranberries are ready too. I better grab all those guys. It's like we don't have much room in our inventory here. I think that's all of them. Many ounces? 63. Not too bad. Alright guys, so the first step in preserving your food is you're going to have to make some sort of an alcohol. That could be, as far as the things you can make beer, cider, rum, sake, vodka, whiskey, corn whiskey, and rye whiskey. It all depends on what you put into them. For us, we've got a lot of potatoes. So I think potatoes are going to be our best bet. I have 7 barrels here. All have fresh water, which was a pain to bring up here one at a time. What you do is you put in 4 ounces per 1,000, well, per bucket. So there's 10 buckets in one of those. I just want to grab a little bit of this. Just grab some of the potatoes. I'm going to take decay off of them. And then I'm going to, there we go. So I'm going to take the knife. I'm going to cut them in half. And cut them in half again. So I have 40, 40, 40, and 40. So that should be enough for 4 barrels. So we'll throw in 40, seal it. I'll make vodka. 40, seal it. And trust me, this is necessary. I'm not just making a whole bunch of alcohol here. So we'll do the same thing here. Grab our knife, our potato, cut it in half. Oop. Cut it in half again. Take that one out. And cut this guy in half as well. Seal it. Seal it. Seal it. Perfect. Now we just have to wait. Let me combine these back together. We have to wait 72 hours. That's 3 days worth of time. So it's going to take me a little bit to wait for that. And the next step is going to require fruit. Now we've got, we don't have a lot. I should really stop eating this. How much do I need? Need 10 ounces per buckets, or per okay, I need 10 ounces per fruit. Well, I can do it. See, I've got enough for 3 here. 3 buckets worth, enough for 6 buckets worth. So I guess our best bet is actually to grab my barrels. I don't know why I filled them all up. I realized I was going to need less barrels than what I had. Actually, I don't need as much alcohol as what I made. Oops. Well, we're going to have a bunch of alcohol sitting around then. But that's okay, because we're going to end up using it as we go, so I can just stay in the barrels for now. But I gotta do some waiting here. What I'll do is I'll just take it out by the bucketful, and I'll fill these 2 barrels here. Like so. And then the other 2 here, we're gonna need salt water. Because you add a single bucket of vinegar containing at least 1,000 millibuckets of salt water. So you need 2, or you need a salt water bucket, or I mean a barrel of salt water that has 1 bucket less, so 9 buckets. And our best bet is if we head out this way, because this becomes salt water out here. So our best bet is to take a boat out this way. Or we could head that way on land, which would be to come around here and go down here. That's one or the other. But we're not there yet. So I gotta wait for this stuff to finish, and while we're waiting for that, why don't I get some supplies together and let's start building our bloomery actually. No, let's not. I wanna do that separate episode. So I don't know what I want to do. Could start laying out stuff for the barn. Yeah, let me grab some stuff and do that. Alright, while I wait here, just kind of planning things out. Now I got 13 wide here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And actually, now that I think about it, I think I would like this to be in one more. I think I want it to be an even number. When it comes to the width. Does that look deep enough? Or maybe we should go... I think we go there. You know what? I'm pretty sure this is gonna break up. There's no one next to it too. Oh, it didn't. Cool. Now, this is not what I'm actually gonna use for my corner blocks. Oh, that's a good sized barn. So do I want to use... I thought about using the actual chestnut. For the oak. I like the chestnut actually. I got quite a bit of it actually. So I'm gonna start... I don't know why I wasn't using chestnut to begin with. So that would be a corner of the barn. Put in next corner. Obviously we're gonna have to put in some dirt here in some of these spots. Oh. 1, 2. And I don't know, I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna have an entrance on this side of the barn as well. I may. But I think the entrance for the animals are gonna be, it's gonna be over here. Do I have anything other than... No. Not even like dirt. Or gravel. Let's just borrow some gravel here for a moment. I don't have a shovel on me, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just kind of taking a look at it, seeing size-wise how it looks. A 3 wide would be ideal for getting animals in and out. Now I do know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There will be something like that, because there's going to be a double doorway right here. It was dependent on whether I do it on that side too, which I might. Yeah, we might as well make this side symmetrical. Like so. This will be a doorway each. But that's more of like doorways for us to walk in and out of, so there'll actually be doors here. Whereas that will be more of an animals type walkway. Hey sheep, don't be falling through like that. So I think we're at about 24 hours, so we need 2 more days to go. So I don't have anywhere near the materials I need for that, but I wanted to start laying that out. Let me wait around, and we're going to finish up the episode quick with showing you guys the next step on preserving food. So I'll be back in just a moment. Well, of course, it decides to start raining on us now. Of course it would. But we have a whole lot of vodka. Lots and lots of it. So the idea now is we need 6 buckets and 3 buckets in 2 different buckets. So should be able to go and unseal this and grab this. No? Thought I could take... Ooh. You stay sealed. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. Did I make up any glass at all? I need a bottle. That's what I need. Oh, I made up a lot. Hey, no. Come here. I forgot that I made that much. Oh, I totally blew that. Let's try this again. Oh, come on. I was making this jump before. There we go. Okay, so if I recall correctly, if I do this, can I put it into here? Oh, it's only $2.50 per. Okay, well this is gonna take a while. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Can I do this? 1, 2, 3. Yep. No. Come here. Just have to do it very slowly. I'm curious as to why it always puts it there in my inventory. So if I have 2 slots, there we go. So where are we at? Well, this one apparently is going to be our 6 buckets worth. This was more work than I thought it was going to be. We're up to, so we need 2 more bottles. 1, 2. So we have 6. That means we're also going to need to grab, where is it? This guy. Might as well grab both of those out of there. I'm going to cut the decay off. Perfect. And so we need 10 ounces per bucket. So this is enough for 6 buckets worth. We'll seal it and we're going to get vinegar. Now we're going to need to fill up this guy with 3 buckets worth. I'm at, need 3 more bottles worth. Perfect. So this guy should be able to get this in here, seal it, and we're making vinegar. And in case you guys were wondering, yes, you can drink it. And if you drink too much of it, just warning you, it will kill you. You will die of alcohol poisoning. So we'll let this make up. This only takes 8 hours. So this will be done shortly. So we can wait around for that. Alright, here we go. We've got vinegar by the next morning. So all we need to do now, if I do this correctly, there we go. We've got 1 bucket of vinegar. And you put 1 bucket of vinegar into salt water and it changes to brine. Perfect. So what do we do with this? Well, quite obvious. Trying to see how much liquid is necessary for a food. Let's see what I want to do. These onions somehow do not have any decay on them. Didn't think that was possible. So let's throw a stack of onions into the brine. And we should be able to seal it. And it says it's brining. Perfect. Now that's going to have to sit. And it is November 1st already. Wow. I noticed that the temps were getting a bit lower. If I check it. 2.33. We are almost to 0. We are almost to things freezing. But it is that kind of year again, time of year again. So, with that, guys, so I'll show you what I've been doing down here. I'm slowly digging out around the outside here, where I'm gonna continue building the wall that we originally put in. Still gotta make it around this way. This I broke out by accident. I found some more tetrahedrite, so some more copper, but I got a lot to dig out here in the middle. I think I'm going to make it 3 high, so it'll be this height, and that'll be our basement. And I might do stairway, I might do ladder, I'm not sure what I want to do yet, but I'll figure that out as we go. Nope. So it reminds me. Take some of this barley here. I've been feeding the sheep here. Because I want to get the little ones. Ooh, that one's already all the way up there. That one is below the graphics. You are way down there. Perfect. Would you get out of there? I can't even get him. I think I got him. It'll tell me if I say I can't do anymore. You're full. You're full. But the idea is I want to get their familiarity as high as possible, because when they're little like this, you can take them all the way up to 100%. And if you do that, then when you rebreed them, the babies themselves will be very familiar with you, and you can basically easy track it to 100% familiarity. So I'm not sure how long this takes. 4 hours. Well, that's not long at all. And it's going to burn through some of the brine. And what you can do... Oh, it's done. So now it's brined. There we go. I didn't expect it to be done already. So we'll cut off a little bit of the decay. But the thing is now, because it's brined, it will have a longer lifespan. And if you want to store things indefinitely, what you do is you go through the next step, which we will talk about in the next episode. So until then, thanks for watching, and as always, take it easy.